Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today we are looking at, let's take a look here. What do we have? We have Death Sign in the T125, the Tier 10 American heavy tank, very nasty. We have Edward G.Skill 89 right here in a T57, and they're also platooned up with Shoim 1 question mark in the Conqueror. But it's not gonna be about them, it's about this T57. This tank is it's kind of borderline OP still. It got nerfed a couple of times, I think, by now. They had the reload time between shells was, I do believe, when was it? 9.10, 9.11, around that time. It was nerfed. I think the accuracy or clip reload was nerfed like 1 or 2 patches later. It was nerfed a couple of times, and kind of for good reason, because this thing was nasty. Like, freaking nasty. So, got an IS-4 around the corner, he fired. Time to move in. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. That IS-4 gets shot in the face 4 times. Now, these shells do 400 damage a shot and have 258 penetration. Nasty. Yeah, this thing, it's so nasty. In a good way when you're playing it, but if you're up against one, ugh. KV5 there. Turret of the Loba. I think it's pretty damn well rounded. Just trying to side scrape. Oh, that one just went into his track. He had heat loaded up, I think, for the IS-4, and just pretty much wasted it. There was no need for the Loba or the KV5 to use heat. Loba, maybe the side of the turret that shot would have bounced as well with AP, but well, it will have bounced more than likely as well with AP, but yeah. Oh, his friend in the T125 gets nailed from the side. Reloading, or reloaded. Put one shell in. KV5 is our next target. And can we finish him off? Yes, we can. Managed to cross the gap there without taking any shots from the side, but we gotta be careful. What do we have? It might be a Waffentrager there. Looking at the map, if the Waffentrager has been spotted anywhere else. We have taken the peninsula, but if you look at the mini-map, oh fudge, they've taken the north. This can be very difficult. We're gonna have to be on the defensive here to defend our base, because they have a clear line into our base. The enemy team still has the Waffentrager sitting there, stopping us from capping. Come on, one more shell. There we go. Finish him off. Going for that reload again. Leo 1 is washing his tank off in the pond there. That was nice. Got a couple of guys up there. Oh, ow. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. We took one shell from, I'm gonna guess, the Centurion there. Yeah, felt like it. Yeah, that was okay. We can survive that, but as you can see, the entire platoon here is heading back to base, trying to defend, because this is quite a lot of enemies coming in here.
Target acquired.
What? Really? We just managed to bounce on an RU. What? 250 millimeters of pen, and we bounce on an RU Spaz Panzer? What? The frack? What was that? Huh? That makes no sense. Well, the tank's you so silly. Like, I don't mind if, you know, shells bounce if you're actually shooting something with armor, but those lucky shots where you shoot a tank that has absolutely no armor, if you would look at real life, there's pretty much no chance that it wouldn't pen. Well, base for now successfully defended. Enemy team still has some nasty ass tanks. T125 at full health. IS-3 is Seen better days, so that's good. But that T-125 at full health is not good news for us. Because most of the tanks here are not very healthy. Pretty much we're the only ones that still actually have health. Clockwork can take one shot. Oh! Clockwork bounced. Nice. Keeping him in the game. There we go. Put one in. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Put two in. Good shot. He's going off the cliff, going after the other tanks down there. Come on, get that gun down. Get that gun down. Oh, we missed. But luckily, the Conqueror managed to finish him off. Phew! That was a bit of a bad shot there, going down the hill, bumping, you know, up and down. It's best to just wait for a gun to stabilize for a second. Because really, that gun will bounce everywhere if you go over a hill. This being an oscillating turret, it usually means it doesn't have too much elevation or depression. Oh, bounce, well not bounce, we throw our first shot into the ground there. Take a shot from the enemy T-57. Go for the reload and more tanks pop up. Shit, could have used that last one or two shells we had there. Oh well. It's only this platoon and one STA-1 that is still alive. Or is the STA-1? I'm guessing he's behind us somewhere. Oh, there he is. Okay. Almost reloaded. And we are the only ones really here that have any health remaining. Great. Nothing gets taken out. Not really something you want to see. Sound like the Waffenträger didn't connect with anybody. That is good news for us. Oh, what? Wow. We auto-aim on a Waffenträger and a random Panther appears in his path. Saves his ass. Wow. Put a shot in the IS-3 here. Waiting for it, waiting for it. Oh. He is waiting for somebody else to take the shot. Oh, crap. Come on. You can't wait this long. Come on. They're not penning him. This is dangerous. I know what he's trying to do, but this is dangerous. Bounce a shot from the IS-3. Oh, is he going for the ram? He is going for the ram. Oh, take a shot in the face from the IS-3 and ram him to death. What he's trying to do there is get the 12 kills and get his own 8 kills. A grand total of 12 kills now with the platoon and has 8 kills himself. So he was going for 2 medals. That's what he was waiting for.
Let's go.
Dangerous game to play there. Very, very dangerous. That could have cost you the game. You gotta be careful with trying to hunt those medals like that. That could have ended badly. That IS-3 didn't bounce there. He would have taken you out before you could put that shell in. I mean, yeah, you could take 2 shots from him at that point, but there's also artillery, and we have no idea where he's at. One of your teammates there did just get killed over in your base, so... Oof. You like to live life on the edge, it seems. Now it's hunting for artillery, but I don't really know where the already is. Where he shot earlier, he could have just been sitting in the usual spot on the peninsula on the right there, because he was shooting like right between those 2 hills towards our base there. So he might just be on the peninsula going off where he managed to shot there. Where he managed to, yeah. No, he should be up here, I would say. Yeah, there we go. Come on, come on. Waiting for that aim time. And finish him off for the 9th kill. Woo! Let's take a look at the stats. And here we are with the stats. Mastery Badge, Ace Tanker, we got a Hand of God, Bruiser, Radley Walters for killing 8 tanks, well, killing over 8 tanks, a crucial contribution for killing a grand total of at least 12 in your platoon. We got a High Caliber and a Top Gun, unsurprisingly, since we got Radley Walters. Damaged a shit ton of people, holy crap. Doing, wow, 8.4k damage, holy shitteroony. I would say that this was a bit of a carry between the three of them. I mean, it was a tier 10 platoon in a relatively tier 9/8 game. I mean, there's a lot of tier 8s in here as well. A couple of tier 9s, but not that many, yeah. So, top tier as the only tier 10s, you should do well. But they went above and beyond. Holy shit-a-rooney. Yeah. That is pretty good. Enemy still did, the enemy T-57 still did 4.3k, but walked away with 8.4k. The Conqueror had a good game at 2.7k, and the T-125 did 3.5k. Very nice, and well played for the entire platoon there. So, 32 shots fired, 30 hit, 25 penetrated. There was just one shot going over that hill near the base, or in the base. It's like, you could have waited just to make sure your gun's actually pointed at the target, but yeah. Other than that, we took 7 hits to the face, 5 penetrated, 2 did not. This thing, while it doesn't have a lot of armor, it is quite rounded armor, I should say. So it does have a pretty decent chance to bounce off the rounded edges there. We got, let's see, 12 kills. No, excuse me, not 12 kills. We damaged 12, killed 9, lost 21k. Ugh, that's what I don't like about playing tier 10s. You just pretty much lose money. Ugh. I mean, this kind of game where you get 1300 base experience, and even with premium you would have just barely made profits. Nah, not really fun to me, to be honest. But the game, holy crap. So, like I said, base 1372 experience for his double for a grand total of 2744. Very nice, and thank you for submitting this replay. Let's move on to our next one, shall we? And we are back with our second video here. We are currently looking at cases 559... Yes, 5591. It's like, I was sort of remembering it and trying to read it at the same time. Wait, what? Cases. Yep, much easier. So, camera seems a bit funky. This is a bit of an older replay. It's 9.5. It was in between like all the 9.10 replays, so bit of an older one, and this is why I can't throw away any version of World of Tanks. I think I'm gonna throw out the 8 versions, like 8 point something. I think I still have 8.11. But let's talk about the M7. The M7 is a very fun little tank. And sure, park right behind us. Thank you, Mr. Fantastic. Thank you, thank you. Not really the nicest thing to do it back to him, to be honest, but maybe he will learn. I don't really condone that kind of action, but people need to realize, don't sit behind someone that's on top of a hill. I mean, maybe he will understand now to not do that. I mean, I'm gonna assume that he's not gonna be happy with that, but that is what you're doing to other people. That is something you need to realize. If somebody is sitting on a hill, and especially like on top of a hill like this, you need to be able to pull back. You can never, ever come up behind someone, because more than likely they're going to be in sniper view when they won't see that you're behind them.
Penetration.
Shot into the medium 3 there. Pulling back. So, something I noticed here. Camera view. He has 3 marks of S. And we only barely have a line in this gun. It has a very rapid firing gun.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
It's essentially a light tank. It gets the matchmaking of a medium tank. It's classified as a medium tank. It gets the gun and the armor of a light tank. So this thing is pretty much a light tank. It's as fast as a light tank. Like I said, it gets the armor of a light tank. It's pretty much a light tank. You do get an insane amount of shells. You can just fire away at will. Doesn't matter. Penetration, not fantastic. Let's take a look here. It takes a healthy amount of premium ammo. That has 170 penetration. That's pretty respectable. 105. It's not terrible. You can see here, accuracy, if you don't zoom in, is pretty bad. You really have to zoom this thing in. But this thing is pretty decent at flanking and just ripping people apart with that DPM. Even though it's not a lot of damage per shot, it does fire quite rapidly, so it does rake up the damage a bit. And in the beginning, like when I started playing this thing, I couldn't figure out what the hell to do with this thing. It is such a weird ass tank. Like I said, it's a medium tank, but it gets pretty much no medium qualities whatsoever. For all intents and purposes, this thing is a light tank. Looking for a shot here, don't have one there. W2, can't see that one. Oh, there's finally one.
Penetration.
Finish him off as well. We get spotted, pull back again. I like how he's continuously pulling back here, not just sitting on the hill. Like you would be tempted to. T14, tough target.
Penetrate their armor. Enemy armor is
Probably
damaged.
at least. Subway's not so much. But yeah, this tank, it's just, I don't know, it's a bizarre little thing. It doesn't make any sense. Like, they should have just classified this thing as a light tank.
Enemy is hit.
Get spotted again. SU-85B on our flank. Very dangerous tank. But look at this thing reverse as well. This thing can really shift to GTFO. So, when I stopped... Whoa! 2 artist shells at exactly the same time? What the hell?
Target acquired.
Another platoon?
Penetration.
That was bizarre.
Enemy
Let's
armor
finish
is
off this
damaged.
SU-85. Come on!
Enemy
Oh!
is hit.
One more shell. Come on! There we go.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Chinu's trying to put a cheeky shot on our face. I think that was the first damage we just took. Trying to avoid the RD again here. Chinu's coming
Enemy
out.
armor
Clearly
is
is
hit.
not where we're at.
Enemy is hit.
Second shell goes in. Third one goes a
Enemy
bit high,
vehicle
but luckily
destroyed.
for us, goes into his hatch and finishes him off. Kill number 5. This tank, it's direct hit from the artillery. Luckily, it's pretty low tier artillery, so don't have to worry too much about it. We do get spotted. Oh, it's a T14 disaster. Loads of the premium shells. I don't blame you. Those things are nasty in tier 1 games. Oh, just waste a premium shell. And T14 will do 100 damage per shell.
Track hit.
Did we just take track damage there? Like, just track damage. Underneath the bridge here. Oh, we bounced a shell off our ass. How is the... How? I have no idea what's going on. Artillery narrowly missing there. Missing again.
That one didn't go through.
There we
Enemy
go, one.
armor is hit.
Yeah, no, the T14 is nasty. It has really good armor for its tier. Even though it's not that thick, it has some spaced armor, it has some good sloping. Oh,
Penetrate their
crap, we
armor.
didn't
Got him.
We do finish him off with the second shell. Luckily we didn't pen us too much there. Could have been disastrous because this thing does not have a lot of armor at all. T14 is coming around. We need to finish this going off soon. He's definitely a threat, and a big one at that. We kind of just need to get out of here because everybody knows where we're at. Which means they're gonna be just pre-aimed at our face. We still have an enemy Lux, and we have 2 enemy artillery left on our, or 2 artillery left on our team, not enemy artillery. And the RD finishes off the T14. Well done. Very, very needed kill. Enemy team still has Lux. Oh, that's dangerous too. It's more than likely gonna appear in the base here soon. So yeah, this thing, it's, as you can see here, it's pretty reasonably fast. It gets no armor, gets a fast firing gun that gets okay penetration. 105 is not terrible. And yeah, you get to zip around the map like this, so, oh crap. We don't have a line on that. He's gonna murder the Artie. Artie has no chance. Holy crap, getting 3 marks of excellence on this thing. I must love this thing a lot. And I can sort of see it, like I was saying earlier, when I started playing this thing, it was a disaster. I couldn't figure out what the hell to do with this thing. It's like you can't take on anything frontally, and it felt like a piece of garbage that just couldn't do anything, but I then sort of learned that you need to play this thing as a light tank slash flanker. If you start playing this thing as a flanker, at this point I would say auto aim. Auto aim on him. Come on.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
Currently aiming this.
Target
There we
acquired.
go. Oh, that was a good shot. There we go. Finish him off.
Enemy vehicle
Little
destroyed.
tip, if you're going after somebody and you're going into a knife fight like that where penning is not so much an issue, like where you pen him, then auto aim. Definitely use auto aim. Unless you have a super slow turning turret, use auto aim, because then you can focus on your driving and focus on keeping your turret pointed towards him with your tracks, with driving. Rather than having to do that and trying to manually aim your turret and be all shaky and bump up and down from the terrain and all that. So no, always use auto aim at that kind of moment. That's where auto aim really, really works. Now, enemy artillery has 3 kills, one of them, so that could be dangerous. This tank definitely cannot finish off already in one shell. It's gonna be 2 to 3 shells per already, I think. I'm not sure what those things have for health. I think like 150 or something. For the birch gun. 37, 200 maybe? Sitting up here waiting for binoculars. This thing gets a pretty good view range as well, if I'm not mistaken, so definitely want to get some binoculars on this thing. And the only thing that surprises me is that it doesn't have any camo on here. If you have a 3rd Mark of Excellence on the thing, you would assume he would have camo by now. So, maybe he has by now, who knows. But at least at this point during this replay, he didn't have camo yet. Kind of surprising. So, where could they be? They kind of have 3 choices. They can defend their cap, which means that one of them has to be close enough in order to spot the cap. They can go for our cap, for the green cap in this case, or they just stay wherever the hell they were and wait for death to come again. Question is, which one is it going to be? I need some elevator music for these games. Let's just speed it up a little bit here. I have no idea when he's gonna find him. Just gonna drive into the cap circle and just cap. Yeah. Oh. I think we just found out where they are. 14, 16, there's 2 of them on the cap. Yep, they're both there. And I'm pretty sure they both waited to get on the cap circle. They went there together. He's saying GG. Come on, you're gonna get there in time. You're gonna murder their faces. There we go, managed to spot one of them.
Ready to fire.
Did he spot us as well?
Enemy armor is damaged.
It
Penetration.
doesn't seem like it.
They're knocked out.
One of them. Still at 50% cap. Must be like on the right hand side there behind the house. Like a guaranteed spot. I always need to avoid those guaranteed spots. Oh, I like what he's doing. He's gonna sneak up behind them. Yep. He is totally gonna sneak up behind him. Oh, hello!
Ready to fire. Penetration.
Put in
Enemy
2,
is hit.
and a 3rd one for the game, set, and match. Woohoo! Let's take a look at the stats. I have not seen that many people that can actually play this tank well. I've had some games like this, like some good games, mostly nearing the end of the grind of this thing, because it took me that long to figure out what the hell to do with this tank. It is a very weird tank in a very weird place in the tech tree, and it's just, it took me a while to figure it out, but I'm pretty sure you have it figured out. Holy shit, Mastery Badge Ace Tank, we get a shell-proof. What? Shell-proof? Aye. Hand of God, Bruiser, Radley Walters, yeah, cool-headed, Defender, High Caliber, and of course the Top Gun to go with it. Holy shit. 2200 damage done, close to 2300 damage done in a tier 5 light. Excuse me, medium. medium. It's not a light tank. It's a medium tank. It plays like a light tank. Yes. Doing pretty much more than the first like 5 people added together. Holy flippin' balls. SU-85B on the enemy team had a good game. Well, I would imagine so in this kind of matchup. That thing can do very well. But not good enough. Fired 50, hit 37, penned 34. It's not the most accurate, so that's not surprising. 2200 damage done. Yeah. We spotted 5, damaged 11, killed 9. Wow. Made 20k profit and a grand total of 1400 experience base without anything. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.